Welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Hope it was a good profitable trading day. Let's go into the video and understand what happened in today and what's the view for the remaining days technically. So to start with, disclaimer, please note that all the views what are mentioned here are for education purpose. Any loss incurred on account of taking trades based on this view, I will not be responsible. Please consult a financial advisor for any trades before taking it. So we'll start with the Laxman Rekha. So with the start of the new series, so Laxman Rekha we'll start with. Last month was very good on the downside for Laxman Rekha followers. So for this month October series, so for new people I just explain you the Laxman Rekha. The concept is two parts. First is fixed Laxman Rekha and trailing stop loss Laxman Rekha will be there. Now you take today is the first day after the expiry. So that VWAP you take note, and then yesterday was the expiry day, and you take the VWAP of the October series yesterday. You take the average of both, and that is the figure is the Laxman Rekha. So this is the Laxman Rekha, fixed Laxman Rekha. So this is the same I am copying here also. The fixed Laxman Rekha for entire October series till the expiry 29th October. You have to keep as a Laxman Rekha, and above this bullish, below this bearish. Same for Bank Nifty also, 2745 above bullish, below bearish. Okay. And in case of a trailing stop loss, whoever is want to cut down the loss and little conservative, and they can keep on updating the VWAP daily basis, and then that keep the trailing stop loss Laxman Rekha. The average of the VWAP of all the dates starting from 24 September till the 29th October, whatever is the VWAP average, that will be the trailing stop loss. Okay. As of now, Laxman Rekha we are 100 points plus above the Laxman Rekha. And in case of Bank Nifty 234 points. Okay, hope you are clear about Laxman Rekha. Next, go to the key data points. So nowadays I am getting little difficult. I am trying to actually automated everything based on the NSE website, which is automatically linked everything. Now I am having little difficult. I am fixing one by one, automating everything. Otherwise, the time will be very less actually for updating all this data. Never mind, no problem. We'll when door is open, another closed. One door is closed, another door is open. Okay, sorry. Let us see the PCR. PCR I mentioned yesterday that it was oversold. Now it has become normal. Now Nifty has almost like 0.97. Once it becomes +1, then it become bullish. Okay. So as of now, it is in the border case. And in case of Bank Nifty ratio 1.9. So Bank Nifty is bullish. Buy Bank Nifty, sell Nifty. That's the strategy. Pair strategy should be. India VIX also slightly around 121 levels. And then Laxman Rekha 10.9, we saw Laxman Rekha already 10.941 and 27.45. The levels for tomorrow, for Monday is short breakout 10.921, long breakout 11.163, and go long 10,982 and go short 11,103. So these are the levels you should note. Same for Bank Nifty also. Just take note. Key moving averages till we don't cross 20 moving average, it will be bearish only. Sell and rise. So let us go to the and also FI data. Coming to FI data, yesterday 9,000 contracts net sellers in futures. Now they become plus actually, and this whatever puts they have is for the protection for the stocks they hold in the index futures, stock futures. Okay, so as of now we can consider the FIs are again back to the long positions, net longs. So they are not bullish, neither bullish nor bearish. Just they are doing a trading. That's it. So they are one day having 10,000 plus, 10,000 minus. So we cannot take it serious as of now. But however, technically we are weak. Let us see it technically also on the charts. Before that, I just started one more thing, open interest analysis. I am publishing this in the Telegram channel also, the top 10 open interest built-in. How to read this data. So this is what I am publishing here. When the highest open interest built-up is happening in the PE, out of top 10 contracts, you can see 4 contracts are call, and that too below 5th position, 7th, 8th, 9th position. Okay, so the dominating position is the market is moving in the upside. When the top 4 or 5 positions are in the put, then you have to be bullish on the price moving on the upside only. That's it. You have to blindly just follow that, and follow. If you are just very conservative, you can follow the top candidate and short 20 those put. And if you are little aggressive, you can follow the second and third candidate like that. You can do it, whichever is nearby. But when somebody is near the spot price, then they should morning when the price is near 2500, then they should be not shorting this one. Okay, because they have hedged positions. This is the way you follow the open interest changes actually. Top 10. Yesterday was entire thing was call, today is almost like everything is a put. But however 21,200 call also built up there seeing, and this is a top 10 open interest built up. So if you see here the support, the resistance coming in 21,500, highest open interest built up is 21,500. So 7,80,000 contracts are there. In case of put it is 2,500. So 1,000 points gap it is going on. So tomorrow if the price started moving up, then 2,500 will move 22,000, and then this 20,500 will come out to 21,000 level. That's the way it will be going on. In case of Nifty, the highest built up is in the 11,500 call actually. So they are not nearby the 11,300 or 400 actually as of now, and how because they are building up the positions in the call, but little far actually, less. But highest build up is in 11,500 call, and highest build up is in 10,000 put actually, very little far, very far. But however 10,800 also is there, 10,800, 10,900, 11,000 put also is there. So they are building the pressure on the downside and giving support in the 11,000, almost we can tell 11,000 level is a very good support. So don't buy put option expecting the market has fallen so much yesterday, then the market will fall again. That's not going to happen. Yesterday, like whenever nobody has expected, the market fell. Okay, that's where market is going to do. So whenever you forget about the crash, then again the market will be start coming down. So don't buy puts or calls in expectation. At least calls, if you buy, some saving can be done, happen, but not on a up days actually. So let's go to the charts. So let's go to the power of 2. So in case of power of 2, I will show here actually, instead of this one it will be more here. Now in trading view they have added new feature. When you have the same chart in the 4 charts level, you add any line like this, you will get a line here also. So that's the advantage now. In the old version it was not there, now they have upgraded actually. So now if you see here, this is the go short level, go long level. Here looks very clean actually. In this Renko, if you see the chart movement, the box size is 25 and the go long level was here, and if you just come down, the go short breakout was level. So we never gone below that actually, and then we stayed above the go long only, and then we started moving. The go short was a little testing one actually. We tried to go there and went there again. The second time when we went at 12 o'clock, then we started moving on the upside actually. So this level 20,669. After this almost we got almost 400 points actually. 400 points up move we saw above the go short. Once we the first resistance go short, the second resistance go long breakout actually. Once we went there, then we spent some more time here, almost like from 12:20 to 13:45, 50, almost 1.5 hours roughly we spent here in this around the long breakout, and then started moving on the upside. So let us go to the Nifty, and in case of Bank Nifty, still we are yet to get a buy signal. 200 McGinley is here and 20 McGinley is here actually. For 20 McGinley we crossed actually, that time we crossed. So buy signals got triggered, and this is VWAP actually. So we got a buy signal in McGinley 2200 crossover, and here also same thing, around 2 o'clock we got a buy signal in the 20 McGinley crossover 200 McGinley. Okay, so and Laxman Rekha also is bullish now, but technically it's all technical bounce I believe, but definitely that's the reason that you should not be just holding shorts as it is blindly, because you will get opportunity on the top you can sell again. And in case of Nifty, the same story here, not tested the go long level and the sharp breakout. Before that itself got arrested here, we went here only. Once we crossed above the go short level, this is the level, and then we started moving on the upside. So we spent some more consolidation time here, testing the patience of people, and then we started moving. So I told also earlier in the channel that several times if you are testing the top side and bottom side, the both are sides going to be very weak. So which side is going to move? This is very fast movement will come. So this is the level for what happened on the today in the Renko setup. Now let us go to the charts. So before going to the charts, I'll show the Fibonacci retracement also. Now, like in case of Bank Nifty, now the entire move from down all the way here, assuming that this is a correction happened, and if you start moving, because already we have spent almost 4,500 points down move we have seen actually. I don't expect some more down move will come unless otherwise the global clues are also supporting the down move actually. And also that the SEBI has put a ban on this FIIs short selling also, so they're trying to do buying in the stock futures and protection with long puts and selling the index, and and doing some mix match actually possibly. So that's the reason that there is a possibility that they may not bring down the market significantly, but they will try to manipulate with the stock futures and index futures. That's what I feel actually. But let us be cautious on if you are trading the index, you just see the index only, because if they buy long and short index futures, then there will be different story, because if you are trading the index. So entire move from the top here now 23.6% retracement 21,500 is where highest call open interest also built up. So 21,500 need to be taken. Then once that is there, then 1,000 points movement will come, 750 points movement will come on the upside to 20,250. So this is the possibility in case of Bank Nifty, but definitely looks like 21,500 will be achieved on Monday, Tuesday levels if the bullish stance is going to remain, because this is the level swing low now 20,389. So 20,500 put traders also are strongly supporting the down move. They are not going to let down the markets so easily. So 2,500 put will be a supporting level. Now let us see the Nifty. In case of Nifty, the entire move from 11,791 till now, assuming that this is a support here 10,793. Now we already completed 23.6% retracement. Now 11,173 will be next target. It is possible that though there is no gap in the daily charts, the small gap from the day for yesterday's close and yesterday's open, that gap will be filled. So 11,100 at least we should be seeing the Nifty on Monday. And in case we sustain, then the next target will be 11,173. So this is the target you should keep going on. As of now, the global clues are very important, and how US market, Dow Jones and Nasdaq is going to behave, and any further news something is going to come is what we have to follow. Let us go for the first chart setup, Ichimoku cloud setup. Ichimoku cloud setup, I mentioned that this is inside the cloud. Whenever the price inside the cloud, it will be consolidation. So the consolidation zone will be here, and it may be taking, we need to go above the cloud for the trend to start on the upside. Now let us see the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is out down below the cloud. Below the cloud is bearish, so you don't take chance of being bullish till the time complete bullishness will come only after the above the cloud. Because you see, there is one more thing that though we closed above the day high, and all the bears have been converted to bulls actually. And also, but one thing is there that if you see here, the entire move from here, Euler Fisher was driving without any whipsaw. Now we are seeing a possibility of reversal actually. That way consider that Bank Nifty has completed the downfall. Now we are going to see the up move actually. So somebody want to drive this up move, then look for 22,000 call option October expiry, which is trading around 300 rupees. There will be good opportunity. In case of down move, they can accumulate and then ride the move for the entire month, because this month we have 5 expiries actually, including the first October expiry. So that way I think you'll have a long time of available for you to drive the Bank Nifty move. In case we are going to test again 25,000 levels in the month of October, then the 300 rupees can become 10 times 3,000 rupees. So it will be a good opportunity, but you do your own analysis and research and buy it. Don't just buy based on my views, whatever I mentioned here, because I will be not responsible for your losses based on the buying, option buying that you do, because option buying you cannot do hedging. The risk will be big on you. Next, let us go to the second chart setup. So in this case, the Bollinger Band. So since we went below this Bollinger Band, it was highly oversold, and also PCR was indicating this actually. But now we are inside the Bollinger Band. So the resistance will be around 11,350 levels for Nifty. So let us see whether we are going to test it or not, or before that will come down. And entire thing is news driven nowadays. And here we got a very good support at bottom Bollinger Band, and we saw the close above the previous day high. Previous day high above closing is a bullish sign. So now in case we now start the reversal, then the target will be 22,371. Okay. So just take note of this. Anytime closing below previous day low will be bearish. Till the time ride the up move. Now Arun also is given a sell signal. Still we not got any buy signal. It will take some time in case any buy signal has to come. Now let us go for the third setup, Heikin Ashi and the super trend. So here ADX is showing a sell signal only. DA plus has gone below DA minus, and the ADX is going on the upside, slightly moving on the upside. and now the momentum has come down. Heikin Ashi is indicating that after 5 days of fall, now the momentum has come down here. So now let us see whether the momentum will pick up or reverse or continue in case of Nifty. In case of Bank Nifty, definitely it is momentum is coming down, but long time it has been actually from starting from 1st September, the entire month almost was bearish, correct? Now we possible that's considering that way. Now as I mentioned there also earlier also, like 1000 points movement in the Bank Nifty and Nifty being the same place, then ratio will get adjusted. There is no necessary that Bank Nifty moves means the Nifty also has to move. That way the current ratio is 1.9 Nifty Bank Nifty to Nifty ratio. Now if that has to be correcting, easily Bank Nifty can test 22,000 levels without disturbing Nifty being at same place. So there is a possibility is there. So now get ready for the Bank Nifty in case of any sudden move comes on the upside. So any buying call options now in Bank Nifty on closing basis can be a good rewarding thing in case of wherever the highest opponent is there. Try to focus buy if you are buying opponent call option. Try to buy the call option, the highest opponent is in the call option because the market is reversing for Bank Nifty possibly. Okay, so at least 1000 point movement we can see in the Bank Nifty. Just to take care, but buying option will be very risky. That you should know that the risk you should know while buying Bank Nifty. Don't buy in truckloads and then think that you become billionaire overnight. That will never happen. If you happen something like this, then another time you do same thing and everything will come to square one. So buying options and becoming billionaire is not possible for many of the people. Only exceptional people can do that. Now let us go for the fourth setup. The fourth setup is the 5-day EMA, which I explained to you yesterday. Here I added RSI also. RSI was highly oversold around 30. Now it has bounced back to 41. Now we are just entering the consolidation zone. Once you go above the 5-day moving average EMA high EMA, then 11,197, then we'll start the up move on the upside in case of Nifty. In case of Bank Nifty, the same story. And now once we cross the 21,391, then we are going to see the big move on the Bank Nifty. So just keep a note of this settings, and the investing.com you can save also. You can just save chart. It will tell you what is the name you want to save, so that you not set up every now and then. Just save with your login with your credentials, Facebook credentials or any other credentials, and then save chart, this chart setup, so that every time you will not go and do these settings. Just see the Reliance also. Let us see in the Reliance also this chart setup. Now we saw here. Now here we are just below this. Once we go above this 2254, then we'll see on the up move on the for Reliance also. Now let us move on to the learning time. Okay. Now we have seen this. Now go to the learning time. So in this learning time, I thought of increasing something more contents for the financial astrology perspective. I'll be keep switching between financial astrology and the technicals also. Both is like other learning so many studies also confusing for you people. I understand that. Follow the one thing which is interesting for you and which is comfortable and convincing for you also. Don't try to learn everything and implement everything. It's not possible. Now in the learning time, we'll see what are the different. We saw the planets. Okay, who are enemies, who are friends. That matrix I saw you. Now we'll see what are the different sectors that will be implications on the planets actually. Like sun planet, how the implication will come and all separately we'll see. Whether when the planet comes in ascendant, which nakshatra it comes, and where it is placed, at what time it is placed, and what cycle. There's so many other angles also. But just to understand that what planets has influence on which sectors. That's what important. Sun is the government. Okay, government sectors. Okay, government sectors, power sector, media, nuclear energy, PSU units. Those all will get impacted by the sun planet. Moon has impact on the petroleum, shipping, oil and gas. And then Mars has implication on the healthcare, capital goods, pharma, cement, infra. Mercury has impact on the telecommunication, textile, FMCG, banking, insurance, publications, aviation sector. Jupiter, main thing is the Guru. Jupiter has implication on the banking, financial services. Weightage, higher weightage is though it is the banking sector has implication from Mercury, Jupiter has a higher weightage when the impact comes on the banking sector, and also gems, jewelry and textiles, shipping, export sector. In case of Venus, luxury. Venus indicates luxury items, tangible things. So diamond, gems, jewelry, fashion, media, entertainment, hospitality, travel, tourism, FMCG, those also. Banking also is there, but not so much, but definitely they have some small impact. Hotels, sugars, and agricultural sectors. Saturn has impact on the cement, infra, iron, steel, crude oil, leather, footwear, oil, gas, mining, metals, reality. Rahu has implication on the media and entertainment, telecommunication, power, electrical goods, realty, infra, cements and metal sector. You can see that there are two planets also have same implication, but one will be having a higher weightage. Like communication, as mentioned, as I mentioned in the last video also, okay, Mercury is the royal messenger for the royal messenger for communicating. So that way telecommunication have a higher weightage from Mercury. Though there is telecommunication impact from Rahu also, the higher weightage will come from Mercury actually. And similarly banking, the higher weightage will come from Jupiter. And in case of Ketu, the impact will be on the power, IT, leather, footwear, crude oil, gas, pharma, coal, realty, infra and automobile sector. So these are things you should remember. Just take a snapshot of this and update in your whatever you want to update here, and take note of this, and just overall have an idea where do you want to trade in all the industries. Okay, so maybe you can select a particular industry, and also your horoscope also should match which industry if you trade will be making money also is there actually. Okay, that also is very important. You can consult a financial astrologer also, and you can understand from him like which industry you can trade, which stocks you can trade also. There is what you can get a synchronization happen with the horoscope also. Okay, hope you like the video. Please subscribe and like the channel, because I'm not, if you don't give me enough likes, then I'll be also not motivated to give you enough new contents. If you give me likes, I'll be able to understand that you are also interested in learning new things. So I want your feedback, support, and your motivation from you by likes. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend.